So one more joined. Well, let me take an attendance quickly. So Atul Deshmukh is here.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So you are associating with Sneha from our team, correct? All right.
Yes, true.
Then Marvin D'Souza is here.
Yes.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
You are also associating with Sneha from our team, correct?
I am
Okay.
not exactly. Not exactly.
Pardon?
I am not associating with anything as yet.
No, you're associating with Sneha from our business team. So she is your assigned point of contact for all
Okay.
your
Okay.
support going forward.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Welcome on board. So
Thank you.
Shanaz Rashid is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, hi.
Hello,
You're
ma'am.
associating with Azim from our
Yes.
team, correct?
Yes.
Welcome on board.
Thank you so
Joseph
much.
John is here. Is Joseph John here?
Yes, yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
So you've been associating with Nida from our team.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome on board. Then is Nitya here?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Hi, Nitya. So
Hi.
Nitya, you're also associating with Sneha from our team, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Welcome on board.
Thank you.
Subhadra here.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Yeah, hi Subhadra. Good morning.
Hello.
So
Good morning.
associating with Sneha from our team, correct?
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Sarvodaya Education, Kunal, correct? Kunal, are you there? I think Kunal is yet to join. Okay. Next is Nidhi Srivatsava is here. Is Nidhi Srivatsava here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, hi. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
You're associating with Nidhi from our team, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay. And then is Shilpa Agarwal here?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
Shilpa.
So you've
Hello.
been associating with Prashant from our team. Okay.
Yes. Also, I was given name of Radha.
Radha is me.
Okay, okay. Hello, ma'am.
Okay. Hi. Okay. Now we are also having Geeta Shukla here.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Geeta. So you've been
Hello.
associating with Nida from our team, correct?
Not yet. I have associated, but yes, I am having her number.
She is your assigned point of contact for all your support. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Then Lillian is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Lillian Gambe. Hi, Lillian.
Yes. Hi, Radha.
From Lillian,
I'm from Uganda.
Uganda. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
you've been associating with Azim from our team. All right.
Correct.
Then we have Shrija here. Shrija, there.
Hi, good morning.
Very good morning. So you've been associating with Pramod from our team, correct? Now she
Okay.
are assigned to Snehal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. She is your point of contact in going forward. Then is Pavan Upal here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yeah,
Pavan.
hi, good morning.
Good
So
morning.
we've been associating with Nida from our team. Okay,
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Thank
welcome
you.
on board. Then finally, I have Deepali Jadhav here.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Hi, Deepali. So you've been associating with Fatima from our team, correct?
That's right, ma'am.
Okay. Then finally, Khalid, how are you?
Yes. Hi. Good.
Are you
All
good?
Yes. Hi.
Excellent. How is UAE?
Good. Yeah, it's okay now. Now cold
You're
time.
in UK now, not in
It's
UAE.
okay now cold time.
Okay. So how is your nursing profession going on?
It's okay going on. Today is my off, and tomorrow also. Today is my. I'm
See
sure
how
it's okay.
I remember you. How I remember you,
It's okay.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
I know you remember. I took that classes. Yeah, I know you remember. I took that class.
Yes. Okay. Wonderful.
Thank you
All
so much.
15 of you are here excepting Kunal.
Thank you so much.
Someone is joined from 2 devices. Khalid, you have joined from 2 devices, eh?
No. I have only one. I'm not
Because
joining with two.
you are now talking
One.
one. There's one more device you are in.
I'm not joining two. Let me
Can you
check.
exit out of one device?
Let me check. Let me check. No, it's not here.
Ma'am, in my
No,
name,
it's
there
not.
is nothing mentioned here, though I am participating for co-branded platform.
Yeah.
It is not mentioned in my name here.
Your name.
My name is mentioned,
Shukla.
that co-branded platform thing is not
You're
mentioned.
here. On the yours is the 10th name.
10th
Dr.
name,
Geeta Shukla.
right?
Okay. So all of you are actually a part of this platform orientation only. Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Mhm.
So your name is here in the 10th one. Can you see?
Yes, right. I can see that.
Okay. Someone Subhadra is joined. Sarvodaya Education also has joined. Subhadra, were you out? You joined
Yeah.
once again?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm here. Actually, I was on my mobile. Now I'm back on the laptop.
Great.
Okay.
Okay. Is Kunal here from Sarvodaya? Kunal, are you there?
There is a message. Message in the chat. He's there. Someone is there from Sarvodaya.
He's trying to talk, but I doubt something problem with his audio settings. Yes. So Kunal, I hope you are able to hear me, but I am not able to hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. Now I am able to hear you. Great. Welcome. So there are 15 people in this session. Okay. So today and tomorrow, you will use the same Zoom link to connect for the session. I'll be presenting the technology platforms features. Okay, there are 2 parts of your technology platform. Most of you would have got it delivered. Some of you, if you're yet to get delivered, this orientation session can give you an insight about what are the different features available in the platform in order to use for your career counseling practices. I trust that all of you are practicing career counseling already. And I was also told that you've been associating with this for quite some time. So very happy to have you all on board. And once after your enrollment was over, our assigned business consultant, it could be Sneha or Fatima or Nida or Halima or Pramod or Prashant or Snehal or Nidhi, right, or Azim. These people would have got in touch with you and assisted you in the enrollment process. They are going to be continuing as your dedicated resources for any kind of commercial support that you may require from now onwards. This platform is for your lifetime. There is no anything renewal available for you in every year. Okay, this platform can be used for your lifetime and it is branded in your own name. So the name can be your own personal name or you might have given a concept name. And this is a co-branding platform that has been given to you. So you are also a channel partner with Edu Milestones. Okay, so just I will give you a prelude. I am recording this session. After tomorrow's session, I will share the recording of this file. Okay, of this particular session. They will be converted into an MP4 format. Each day session will be at least 300 plus MB. So I will upload it in my drive and share it to you tomorrow together with today and tomorrow, so that you can have it for your future use. But that does not limit your knowing about all the services that we offer. Okay, there are dedicated business resources for each purpose. So in case of anything related to commercial, buying additional access codes, or you have some project plan, you want to market, okay, all those kind of arrangements can be interacted with your assigned business consultant. You have any queries related to the psychometric test, then I am the right person for you. So my full name is Radha Padmanabhan, and I am heading the Learning and Development Department. I am also responsible for training people with the organization who are wanting to get certified or get the distinct knowledge in providing career counseling. So I train them on the psychometric concepts. We also have a program called Certified Career Analyst Program. And in a month, I train between 50 to 80 people approximately. So in my stint with company last 5 years, I've trained over 2,000 people who have been trained, certified, and evolving as career counselors. They also have taken the tech platform like you and evolving as channel partners with us. So all of you are stepping into the fraternity of Edu Milestones channel partners. What do we mean by this channel partnering? Edu Milestone provides an ecosystem to people who are providing career guidance. So we provide psychometric knowledge support, we provide technology support, and we also provide marketing support to enhance your visibility to your target audience. So we are like a business incubator for people who are wanting to start up career counseling practice and also in scaling up in career counseling practice. We have been in this industry for more than 13 years, and the company was co-founded by Ankit Agarwal and Vipin Prashant. I'm sure during the webinar you are able to recall you met Ankit Agarwal. He is our product head and director, and Vipin Prashant is our business head, and he is our CEO as well. So under their leadership, we have a 50 plus of our army of team operating from different parts of India, and our headquarters is at Bangalore, and key operations happen from Bangalore. And we are also some of the important resources sitting in other locations. One resource, Fatima, sits from Hyderabad. I operate from Chennai, and we have IT team from Jaipur. We also a team operating from Bombay. So there are people from multiple locations, collectively contributing for this mission. So till date, we have actually crossed a channel partner base of more than 5,500 people operating in 100 plus locations in India and also 42 plus locations outside India. So that this is serving for a target audience of, students from grade 2nd onwards till working professional who is at least about 60 years plus. So there are varied services that we can extend in the consulting of career guidance. So we are actually enablers for all of you, and we are supporting these services. Okay, we are having multiple psychometric assessments. Almost 30 plus assessments are there available, which are loaded in your platform. So the objective of each assessments are different. There are comprehensive career planning assessments, and there are some situational judgment tests also. So this can be applied in different scenarios in order to provide career guidance. I'm sure each one of you are coming from a career counseling background. If anyone is not from the career counseling background, can you please raise your hands with me? Is there anyone who is not from the career counseling background? Brilliant. I can see that everybody is having an awareness. Yes, who is it? One person is saying, I'm not coming from career counseling. Dr. Geeta Shukla. Can I know what are you from, Geeta?
Basically, I am retired from teaching,
Okay.
And now I am moving towards career counseling as a full-fledged second innings for me.
Great. So that's really excellent. Now on your second innings, can you tell me, before have you been delivering career counseling or you're going to afresh start?
No, I have started very little, with PM Shri schools I have done, and career counseling as an independent person I'm doing in various schools since last 10 months, but not as such. Like, I don't consider myself as professional career counselor yet.
Okay, you've been doing with the domain knowledge that you've got and you're mentoring people, correct?
Yeah.
But you're not applying any kind of psychometric concepts, correct?
Psychometric concept, first time I have applied for with PM Shri schools, where I am working in association with Career Naksha.
Okay, are you familiar with psychometric concepts?
Yes, I'm familiar with them a little, but I won't say that out of 10 I can give myself 2 marks.
That's really very what I would say, very wise about you. Great. Okay, let me give you some insight. And Nidhi, I can also see you have raised your hands. Aren't you from the career counseling background?
No, ma'am. Same is the case with me. I was into teaching and I was an educator, but that was 14 years back. I am sabbatical and right now I am running a niche education institution kind of a thing where I give training and molding the weak students, those who are academically weak. So that's my domain for past 14 years. And then I was doing what to say, unprofessional or unguided career counseling for my students. So to give them right path. I never came across any platform where I can upskill myself. And later on, I got to know about few institution. From there, I have upgraded myself last year, and now I got to know about EduMilestone. But I am not aware of various dimensions of psychometric test. So I would like to know about it in detail.
I will give you an overview about it. Okay.
Sure.
And yes,
Thank you.
Joseph.
I did my career counseling course from Univariety last.
Same.
Oh, okay.
Same here.
Okay. Okay. How about Joseph? I can see that you have also raised your hands.
Yes. My background is journalism. I am into the media for last 38 years and I will be retiring this year.
Okay.
So I did that career counseling course from the Univariety.
Oh.
But except for some 1 or 2 personal level counselings, I did not venture into the school counseling so far.
Oh, really? Okay. So you people have some limited knowledge about the psychometric concepts,
Yes.
right?
That is, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So no worries. I'll just give you, an overview about what method we are actually, recommending. Okay. Let me use a PowerPoint file to demonstrate, what we are doing. Okay. So if you can see, when a candidate comes to us, okay, we perform a psychometric test on them. I trust you're able to see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So first thing is we don't recommend to start an extempore career counseling or discuss about careers to the candidate extempore. Okay. The first step towards providing career guidance, it can be a school student, it can be a graduate, it can be a working professional. We suggest a 5-dimensional assessment, a psychometric test. So from your platform, they can come online and take it. Okay. So there will be some questions broken down on these 5. See, what is personality? Personality is a basic nature of a person. What is interest? What do you like or enjoy doing at work? Okay. These both are considered as pillars in career analysis. So we break down certain factors about these dimensions. And when we take the response from the candidate, we are also considering their adaptability to change. So we are also considering their values and motivators and also learning style. These are emotional factors connected to their own behavior at work. So all these 4 dimensions are observed about a candidate, and we also test their current level of skills and abilities. So that based on these 5 dimensions, a comprehensive career planning assessment is carried out. Once the responses are captured, we are processing a report which will have shortlisted recommendations for them. It will explore them of the career options which are available in plethora. You must be aware about the different careers available. There are conventional, middle-age and new-age careers. So if you look at the conventional careers or new-age careers or middle-age careers, if you look at occupations alone, there are 3,000 plus occupations, 12,000 plus job profiles. It is not humanly possible to sit and discuss about all these to a candidate because one day is not enough. The model what we are recommending you is the total timeline that you may spend with a candidate in helping them to make their career choice can be maximum 3 hours. So a half an hour of pre-counseling discussion, then put them into a psychometric test, and based on the test results, in 2 hours, you can help them in making their career choice. And if required, another half an hour of post-counseling support. So how you can be able to do it? Sitting and talking about 3,000 occupations is not possible. So the tech platform will receive the inputs in a span of around 45 minutes to 1 hour. Once the responses are given, they are captured as data, and this data is converted to a machine language. So the artificial intelligence in your tech platform will find correlation between these 5 dimensions and generate recommendations of careers which are suitable or adaptable and give them as, shortlisted careers. Over 154 career paths available. So the 3,000 plus occupations are bundled in 154 career paths. You shall have to have all these knowledge. So over this 154 career paths, they are across 20 career fields. So you will get a report, which is shortlisting and giving it to you. Using the report, gathering the data related to those careers which are recommended in the report, you should be able to invite the candidate for a counseling discussion, where in the first 1 hour, you explain them about the careers, which are highly suitable to them, basis their personality, interest, values, and learning style, and also abilities. If you are already trained in these areas, it should be a cakewalk for you. Okay. If you are not trained, we also have a model called Certified Career Analyst Program. You can also enroll for it. You can get that knowledge if you require. If you already have, you don't need to worry about it. So when you are analyzing and giving them the insight why those careers are suitable, why some of the careers are not suitable to them, it becomes easier for the candidate to make their own favorite career choice. And you can help them in giving that at least through your counseling guidance, a plan A, plan B, and plan C, and conclude your counseling. After which, since they have taken the assessment online and the report was generated online, you can allow them to log in and then access their reports. And if they want to select any favorite career, they can also be able to mobilize an education roadmap for the selected career. This way, for all the 154 career paths, even the career paths which are not suitable to them also, they can see what are all the education roadmap. If you see, the education roadmaps can be starting from a foundational competency, which are mostly acquired in middle school education and also in the high school education. The core competency is acquired in the university education. After the university education and undergraduate, almost many people will go for employment. But a few would look for a distinctive competency. They would like to do a post-graduation or any career advancement program. These career advancement programs, they may do it even along with their graduation. So in that case, what are all available in their domain, everything can be facilitated as an education roadmap. All this can be generated as a report with analysis from your platform. So 1 or 2 or 3, you can enable or guide the student to take it up. The remaining, the student can log in and actually, access themselves. All these are liberalized by you. So how do you do this using the tech platform? I'm going to be training you. But the process is, first you make a candidate take the assessment, and based on the assessment, you explore them to all the career opportunities and get a shortlisted set of recommendations. With the recommendation, you invite them for counseling, and after you interpret the results to them, they would be able to make their favorite career choice. It can be 1 or 2 or 3 as a part of your counseling process. In case they want to generate execution plan for all the 154, you allow them using your platform as a post-counseling service. Okay, so this is what is the method what we are recommending. In case if you are looking for personality, if you are looking on what is the question, like, you know, what are the questions that we are asking for the personality side, the questions have been abstracted from certain proven psychometric theories evolving from 19th century. So when you take for personality in the comprehensive assessment, the question bank has been created from the factors of Carl Jung and Myers and Briggs theories. So these two theories, I'm sure that you people should be familiar. So we have actually abstracted questions from these two theories, but we have validated to our current requirement, which can be applied also for the next 40, 50 years for sure. Okay. Then for working profession, when it comes for middle-age or senior age career people who is looking for a career growth, they might be already in a job, but they are looking for succession planning. It can be coming to them as an internal hiring, or they could be also looking at an external opportunities on an interview process. For them, if they are looking for a growth, then we also have Big Five as a theory. So there is also a separate assessment based on Big Five theory. All these are available in your platform as standalone theories, but in comprehensive assessment, the questions are based on Myers and Briggs and Carl Jung. When it comes for interest, you must be familiar with John Holland model, which is familiarly known as Riasek theory. So the questions have been abstracted from this theory and we have actually distributed them. Then for learning style, we are applying Wark's theory given by Neil Fleming. So these are the dimensions which are emotionally covered for a person. When it is coming for school students, we are only include personality, interest, values, learning style, and skills and abilities for them, because they are yet to begin their career journey. But when it comes for working professionals or even graduates, because they have started their intensive part of their career journey, they might have gone with a planning or even gone without their planning. Sometimes they are actually facing some emotional issues. So which are their emotional quotient affected? Is their emotional quotient high or are they low? That can also be indicated as an additional dimension available for the assessments which are available for graduates and working professionals. While these are all the theories applied on the emotional side, on the skills and abilities, we have two important theories. We have a skill and ability test available for school student from grade 2nd to grade 7. You might be wondering, what are we doing for a 6-year-old child? So between 6 years to 12 years, since their body and brain growth are only possible, we check their skills and abilities at a multiple intelligence. We don't inspect on their behavioral issues. So for them, the multiple intelligence test is conducted based on the questions from Harvard-Gardner's theory. This can help us in identifying, in engaging them into any kind of hobbies. This can be on anything related to arts or sports. So they will be able to have one for their passion. While this is done, when it comes for comprehensive assessments, our questions for the different audience, one milestone is completing class 10. So for a student in 8, 9, and 10, we have one set of skill and ability question. For students in 11 and 12, basis the elective they have taken, we have 6 sets of skills and abilities question. When it comes for graduate, another 6 sets. Then we have one exclusive set for working professionals. Similarly, at the school student level, we have one set of students who are actually as per Indian Education Board. Indian Education Board predominantly covers state board, central board, and ICSE board. We also have separate skills and abilities for schools following international curriculum. So this can be for IGCSE or GCSE or O-level education coming under the Cambridge category. Or it can be also IB syllabus, which is, international baccalaureate program. So this is also delivered at O level and A level and also IB DP level. So whoever is actually, I think Lilian can be, familiar with this. So yours should be following an O-level education or a localized education pattern, correct? Most of the African countries have a local education pattern. So you have a separate set of skill and ability questions. So we are using questions from the factors of DBDA, which is called as David-Batty's differential aptitude. So can you all confirm whether you're familiar with all these theories?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Most of
Not aware of
No,
DB,
ma'am.
not aware of DBDA, but yes, others I have known.
DBDA is David-Batty's differential aptitude. Okay. So you should actually go through the content about it and get familiarized with that. If not, you can come for a training. All right. We will exclusively give you a training on those areas.
Differential aptitude.
Differential aptitude. David-Batty's differential aptitude. Okay.
Thank you.
So how do we process finding correlation between all these dimensions? I'll give you a quick overview about it. So as you all know, personality is understood under 4 factors. One is how they learn, how they actually, just give me a minute, please. Here we are. So personality is understood under how do we learn as an extrovert or introvert? How do we collect information either as a sensing or intuitive person? How do we make decisions either as thinkers or feelers? And how do we judge? How do we take decisions? That is thinking or feeling. And how do we carry ourselves will be as judging or perceiving. So what we are doing is, how we have validated is, we have introduced a quantitative technique for each of these factors. When we measure each of them in a scale of 100, from their response, we are able to observe the ratio between them. So if they are extremely dominant in one trait, we find other trait is resistive. Or they are also possible to be adaptable. This is an ambivert behavior. And this ambivert behavior is a 60-40 ratio. So this is what we observe from the personality. And we also know a simple fact, the ambivert range is adaptable to change, just not by any external force. It is based on their own interest. So we also understand their interest under John Holland model, which will help us under the 6-factor theory. So the 6 interest factors include realistic, investigative, artistic, and social, enterprising, and conventional. So we are finding a correlation between all these 6 interest factors and the personality. So the 2-dimensional matrix can be, demonstrated like this. You find sensing, thinking, and perceiving are bundled in realistic interest. They can be extroverts or introverts to be suitable between personality and interest. Investigative and thinking are bundled in, introvert and thinking are bundled in investigative interest. So they can be sensing, intuiting, judging, perceiving, anything. Intuitive, feeling, and perceiving are bundled in artistic interest. They can be extroverts or introverts. Social interest is actually bundled with feeling nature. So they can be extrovert, introvert, sensing, intuiting, judging, perceiving, anything. So in order to enterprise interest to be high, influencing others, they have to be among people they are extroverts more. They can be sensing, intuiting, thinking, feeling, judging, perceiving, anything. And finally, conventional interest required to be dominant by judging. They can be extrovert, introvert, sensing, intuiting, thinking, feeling, anything. So the 2-dimensional correlations exactly match. Wherever they don't match, to check whether they are adaptable or not, the important factors at dominance tell us whether the particular interest will change or the personality will adapt. Okay, based on this correlation, we are actually generating some recommendations. We also consider based on the learning style I told you, which is Wark's learning style, visual, auditory, read and write, and also kinesthetic learning. And when it comes for values, which speaks about the sustainable interest. So it can be creativity, adventure, high-paced work environment, structured work environment, social service, continuous learning, and also independence. So these values are also connected with the interest area to find which interest is going to be sustainable. While all these four are identified for a school student, we will be able to provide a career life for them, career journey for them with a high emotional quotient. But for somebody who has started their career journey at their university college level, where their emotional quotient is low, even on their employment stage, what emotional quotient factor is actually low in them? And what is the root cause for it? So that is actually inspected by you as a counselor and included in finding out where they can actually go and adapt and give them an alternative solution. So this is introduced only in the as comprehensive assessments for career planning at a graduate and working professional level. And when it comes for skills and abilities, so Geeta, you can see here, these are the factors considered under the DBDA model. Numerical, logical, verbal, clerical, spatial and visualization, leadership and decision making, social and cooperation, and mechanical abilities. All these are together observed from a person. So we first recommend a 4-dimensional analysis model. So this is based on personality, interest, values, and learning style. And we call this as a psychometric analysis. First, we check the suitability based on these 4 dimensions. And we publish a cluster list. As you know, the 20 clusters are based on psychometric analysis. It will be telling who is suitable by their personality, interest, values, and learning style. Those which are actually having high level suitability are listed on the top. There will be a weighted average score which is given to you. Wherever the weighted average score is reducing, we find in the bottom, those career fields are recommended to them that you please don't go into these fields because whatever are the behavior required in those fields are very low in it. The ones which are in the middle or moderate, but however, in case they are yet to start their career journey as a school student or a, at 8, 9, 10 or 11 and 12 level, we can find them that they can take up one which is more suitable for them. But when it is for graduates or working professional, you can use the careers which are showing moderate suitability, where they can go and adapt in case the top suitable careers are not feasible for them. So a bulk elimination can be done using the cluster analysis. Then a career path analysis is a 5-dimensional approach. The 5-dimensional approach will actually identify the personality of a person. Okay, and also the interest. Then the values and learning style. Then we are also bringing the skills and abilities. When we bring all these 5, you can see there is a common meeting point where all of them contribute and integrate. The zone here, which is actually hatched in dark green, projects a high level suitability. For careers of a candidate's response, when the report is processed, they fall in this zone, we recommend them as top choices. We not only give the top choices out of 154 career paths, we also provide them next level of recommendation, which is a good choice. There can be some limitations or constraints that they are not completely suitable, but they are adaptive. So they are also projected in the report. Not only the do's, the top and good choices tell us what the candidate can do. We need to also in our consulting include what are the don'ts. So the remaining also of optional and avoid are also projected. So from the entire list of 154 career paths, there will be some selected career paths which are falling under top choice, which projects a high level suitability and a moderate suitability under good choice, while optional and avoid projects a very low level suitability. So there are 4 types of recommendations that can be distributed. And what is the significance that they fall under the top and good choice? So when it is a top choice, the psychometric weighted average score of personality, interest, values, and learning style, where they will fall between 76% to 100%. They are categorized under very high. It can be psychometric or even skill and ability. Both are separately measured. Psychometric is measured together with personality, interest, and values and learning style. While their weighted average score is between 76 to 100%, we list them under a category of very high. When the score levels are between 60 to 75%, they are categorized under high. When the score levels are between 40 to 59, we categorize under average. And when they are below 40, we categorize under the low. So the permutation and combination between psychometric and skill and ability metric here, when psychometric is very high, skill and ability can be very high or high. In such cases, we recommend them as top choice. When psychometric score is very high, between 76 to 100, but we find the skill and ability is average, between 40 to 59. In that case, we don't recommend it as a top choice. We map them under the good choice. Also, good choice is a case when psychometric scores are 60 to 75%. The skill and ability can be even 60 to 100%. There could be some areas which are gray to the candidate. Either they don't like or they are unsure about it. Under such cases, we don't map them under top choice, but we map them under good choice. Develop is a stage when a child comes to you before completing middle school education. They have a lot of time, correct? And they will be also able to contribute and develop their skills also. So we will be able to see their hidden behavior. So that is called under developed category. When you find the psychometric scores are very high or average, we can clarify and develop even their skills and abilities. This is available when children are coming to you in an early stage. This is also available as a part of the assessment. Optional and avoid are those areas where psychometric areas are found very low. Even skill and ability may be 100% also. You recommend them not to take. So this is the methodology what is covered in our analysis. If any of you have any questions, please ask me. So Kunal, this PPT is already available in your platform. You will be able to download all the PPT as well as many training materials in this context.
Ma'am, one question.
Yes.
Ma'am, so if somebody, for example, they have top choices, but they want to go with a profession which is in good choice and average skill and ability.
Yeah.
So we can suggest that as an option to that.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
See, that you are to decide, correct? You are the mentor.
Right.
So
skills and abilities can be developed. So
I'll explain. If they are in a good choice, there are some areas which may not be suitable. Or even if it is suitable, it is unclear.
Right.
After your clarification, that suitability may show that it is increasing.
Right.
All right. It is
And
an assessment between you and the candidate can decide.
And their parents can decide what it is.
Correct.
Parents and the
effect
candidate.
of your mentoring session. Correct?
Right. Right. Got it.
Do we get any sort of certificate from your end, ma'am?
Your voice was low. I could not hear you clearly.
Do we get any kind of certificate from your end?
Sorry, Kunal, your voice I am not able to hear you clearly. Can you come closer to the mic and speak, please?
Do we get any sort of certificate from your end?
Certificate for what?
For the career counseling?
Yes, we have a certificate program called Certified Career Analyst. So we train people on a 15 hours of live workshop. Those kind of trainings happen every week, where in the month of February only I have trained around 63 people. In the current week, yesterday I started a batch in the afternoon. So every batch will have around 10 participants and I train them. I incubate them and they become, a certified career analyst in a span of 1 to 3 months time. They take their time based on their availability they come back and they are able to come to me for mentoring. Okay.
Okay, thanks. What are the charges?
So can you talk to Sneha on that? She will explain you on the commercials.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
Ma'am, like in the recommendation, optional recommendation, it is showing that if the psychometric analysis is showing average and skill and ability is higher side, so is it we need to tell these things to parents also that these are the criteria?
See,
First,
if you can see, it is a situation in India or in any country. When a child comes in a school education level, definitely parents escort them, correct?
Yeah, that's true.
And the children are dependent for the financial sponsoring also. And parents by and large have a thought that the children can't decide themselves, correct? And
Yes,
empowerment is
that's true.
essential, correct? And empowerment is essential for the children to make, and in fact, the one who is actually going to face the career has to decide, not anybody else. Okay, I have two daughters. For my children both, they decided what they wanted to do. And any hardships, they are actually taking the accountability. They don't come and brood with me. Okay, in best way as a parent, whatever I can resource them, I'm doing that. But they don't make me accountable for the decision they made. That's an empowerment that every parent should give to the children. But unfortunately, many parents, because I think all counselors will be facing this situation where the parent counseling is very important, correct? They see circle people who are actually successful in that domain and want their children to be cloning them, correct? Let the child be having their own independence. So you actually have to enable or empower the child with their behavior and why that behavior is more suitable for them. Because skill and ability can develop only if their behavior matches. You can find people saying, my skill and ability is going to be growing. Okay, I am interested in that. If they're interested, skill and ability will grow. But if I have skill and ability, but I'm not interested, the skill and ability goes dormant, correct? Nobody will be applying it. Even we ourselves won't be applying it, correct?
That's true.
We are giving a lot of weightage for the emotional factors. Even a child who is 13, 14 years old, we are respecting them. They also have emotions and they also can set their plan for future. They need mentoring. They need you.
Okay, so that means we need to tell in length about whatever options are coming, why they're coming.
Yeah. See, the cluster analysis can help you on that. Because a cluster means what? The common work natures are grouped together. Okay. So in that common work natures, there are common behavioral traits also which are bundled there. When those behavioral traits are highly available in that person, you can tell why that career field is suitable. When those common behavioral traits are low, you can tell that you don't need to go to that field. In that field, this behavior is predominantly required. And why the child will struggle. When you explain that, I don't think no parent will be, wanting to experiment with their children. Correct? They need that clarity. That you can actually get.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in the dashboard, when a students get a their dashboard view, do they get all the career library options or only what is?
I'll demonstrate one by one. What will be visible to the candidate? What will be visible for you? Because we are giving two parts of your tech platform. One is an official landing page where it acts like a microsite for you, where your target audience can come and see various information about your services and also take their psychometric test. And after their test is done, to administer the report generation, you are being given a separate admin panel. We call that as a CRM. In the dashboard, there are many features. I will explain that also. So after you activate the report, what all can the student see also, I will display it. I'll demonstrate it. Okay?
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll systematically do it. So today I will be explaining the landing page features, and tomorrow I will be explaining the admin panel features. Okay. Any other questions you have?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm sure you all would have got an email communication from operations@edumilestone.com after you have submitted your onboarding formalities.
Yes, ma'am.
So that means what? The brand name in which you have chosen to start your professional practice of career counseling has been decided, and you find the platform, tech platform, is a virtual platform where there are 2 URLs given to you as subdomains. We have created a subdomain for you, and 2 URLs are given to you. One is named as, if you look at the mail, I'm not showing anything on the screen. If you look at your email, refer your email now, you can see the platform credentials, your brand name is given. Then underneath, there are 2 clickable URLs. Both the URLs can open in your mobile, in your tab, or in your laptop, or in your computer with internet provisions. So when they open in a browser setting on a single click, if you have a laptop or a computer, after you open in your user registered location, you can actually, see a star mark here, which is to help you bookmark that in your laptop or computer. So that every time you don't need to go and search in your mail and look for that link. You can bookmark it, and first 2 letters of your platform, if you key in the URL, you will be able to get it open. And be for both CRM and also your landing page. Okay. You will only be giving the landing page link to all your target audience. You must not be giving your admin panel URL, which is mentioned as CRM URL. Because to access the details in the CRM URL, there is an username and password given. There is a default password given. After tomorrow, you should change the password for your data security. So there's going to be a lot of data related to your candidates, assessment, and many information about this professional practice are going to be installed inside your admin panel. Nobody should be hacking it or poaching it. We are also providing you a software security licensing. Though these data are stored in a cloud space, served by Amazon Workspace, they cannot be hacked at all. Okay, they are coming to you with an SSL certification, and it is in an exclusive cloud space which is dedicated for you. And you don't need to be paying any additional charges on the additional storage that you may keep on accumulating. Okay, whatever the storage is, it is our responsibility, and that will be accessed only by you. We will have a back-end control as a master controller, but we will not be tampering it because we have more than 6,000 accounts where we cannot be having affordable to go and hack your information or poach your data, because that's not our model also. We don't deliver end user counseling. We only are a B2B in our business model. So we only enable, and your details are dedicated in your platform. And if you need to protect it, you should preserve this username and password without sharing it to anybody. You may have people working for you. They may be counselors working for you also. For them also, you don't need to give your master CRM credentials. You can create an extension of your CRM and give it to them and limit their access also. That is also possible. I'll explain you how to do that tomorrow. Okay. Now, if you can see in your onboarding form, you had given a lot of details about your entity's core vision, mission, goals, and also you as your background. What are the services you extend? Your monogram, your contact number, all these have been given, correct? With which we have created a platform. The tech operations have created you a platform and delivered it. There is one point of contact by name Shiju Diana in tech operations. I'll really tell you, if anybody have happened to experience interacting with her, you will be wondering how she is able to be so picture perfect in her transactions. Right? She is one woman army, and her hyper speed of response, you will be literally amazed about it. Anytime you find any technical glitches, you can see there is a contact number which is available in WhatsApp also, and also an email. Please bookmark her details so that you directly communicate to her. If you directly communicate within, your surprising timeline, she will revert back. If it is routed via me or your assigned business consultant, it will be kept in queue. She gives priority for UB. Okay, and directly you can interact with her, and she's going to be your point of contact. There are 3 people in your point of contact. One is your assigned business consultant, which is Fatima or Sneha or Azim or Nida or Kavya or Nidhi. Okay, all these, or Snehal. And I am Radha. I am your point of contact in case you have any doubts related to psychometric assessments. Okay, as I told you, there are 30 plus assessments. You're confused which assessment am I correctly putting the right assessment to the candidate. You have such queries, you can actually connect with me. My contact details are given in the email which I sent you for a calendar invite for this program today. You can bookmark my number also in your WhatsApp contacts, and you can message me or call me. Okay, I would recommend you first message me on WhatsApp. Then if I am available to have a call, because I'll be invariably in training. So during training, I will not be distracting. I'll not take any calls. Even now when I'm attending to you, I had about 6 or 7 calls. I just cut them. I will not be taking, I'll be reverting back. Okay, you can message me based on your urgency. I will also revert back. Okay. I am your second point of contact. Third point of contact is Shiju. Any queries you may have related to the platform, you're facing any technical glitches, immediately capture a screenshot and send her a WhatsApp message. She will respond to you as immediate as possible. Much sooner she will respond to you. So not to be worried, we are there as a team and we are dedicated for each of these areas to give our maximum support. Am I clear on this?
Yes, ma'am.
From where we will get her number?
It's given in the email.
No, for Shiriju.
If you can see, she has delivered you the
Yes.
text platform. Pawan, have you got your platform delivered?
No, not yet.
Okay. When you get your platform delivered after completing your onboarding form, in the signature part, there will be her contact number, mail ID and everything. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Now, the second information is, you can see there are some access codes which are mentioned in your mail and some suitability checks are mentioned. Normally, when we deliver a platform, we give them 10 access codes. Okay, these are commercially prepaid access codes. And 50 suitability checks we will do. But as a webinar offer, you have got 20 commercial access codes. What is this access code about? So as I told you, when candidates come to your landing page and take their assessments, their responses are captured as data. And this data is coded into a machine language so that the artificial intelligence in the platform can find correlation between the assessed dimension and process the recommendations wherever there is suitability or wherever there is no suitability. Okay, and generate a report. Originally, when a report is generated, it will remain only in a coded language. It will be in a machine language. You cannot read the report and understand what are recommended. They have to be, decoded. To decode those assessment results, you need an access code. So these access codes are not available in the market as at a retail price. These are tailor-made. For every platform user, these are tailor-made access codes which are in alphanumeric character. The alphabets which are characterized will be your own brand name. So you can see those access codes begin with your brand name followed by some numbers. So these 10 or 20 access codes which are given to you are prepaid in nature. That means if someone comes to EduMilestone website and takes a psychometric test and seeking a report, we charge them 2,500 plus GST for report activation alone. If they want counseling, we connect them to the channel partners. You channel partners will be listed in our website. So basis your geography, the candidate can actually come and approach you for the interpretation and counseling. So when you want to conduct that assessment yourself, we don't charge you 2,500. You are getting that access code at a subsidized cost, which means your access code cost per access code will be 900 rupees plus GST. This is a subsidized tariff which is given to you when it was provisionally given to you in 10 or 20 numbers. That means the access code, 1,000 rupees per access code, 20,000 rupees worth access codes have been already loaded in your platform. All right. So you imagine you would have paid some 24 or 25K maximum, of which 20,000 access codes is recoverable from a candidate from. You can recover it in 20 counseling. Okay. And there is a suitability check. When a comprehensive assessment is taken, when a client is hesitating to make the higher payment, after this 1,000, you can charge 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 only for the report. And over and above for your counseling and interpretation also you can charge. Consider if you are charging 5,000, if your client is feeling that 5,000 rupees is, a big money for me. You activate the report, then I will give. If they don't pay you unnecessarily, you will be losing that 1,000 rupees. You can't also disclose that access code cost is 1,000 rupees. In such case, if you ask the candidate to pay on only then activate the report, there will be a turbulation between you and them. To avoid that only, of the assessment taken by them, you can generate a brief report. That brief report can be of one career selection. There are 154 career paths, right? Any one career path the candidate can choose. And for that alone, how much they are suitable. Are they in top choice or good choice or optional or avoid can be generated in that report. If it is 100% suitable, there is no gap. But if it is 60 or 70% only suitable, what is the reason for that 30 or 40% gap also will be interpreted in that suitability check report. Okay, this is actually going to cost you only 50 rupees plus GST, which is 60 rupees per activation. When you show this report, automatically the candidate will be anchored to pay for the comprehensive. So how this looks and how in which situations you will use this. All that I will demonstrate it to you tomorrow. Okay. So suitability checks are totally given. I think it is 50 or 100 for you. How much is the mail telling you?
100.
Normally we give only 50. So as a webinar offer, you got 100. So 60 into 100 is how much? So more than your amount what you have paid for the platform, your takeaway is understood. Whatever this money you can recover it. In 20 counselings, you can actually recover this. Whatever after this your break even is achieved, anything further, if you want to buy access codes once you have exhausted this 20 or 100 access codes you have exhausted, suitability checks, you can actually renew. For such renewal, you have to connect with your assigned business consultant. Where are they available? In your admin panel, they are actually loaded. That should not be manipulated by anybody. That is why I said you should not give your username and password of your CRM. It has got valuables inside, like your bank locker security code. You should protect it. Okay. Then next is
one quick
yes.
question. So the email says 100 suitability report, but when you look at the dashboard, it shows 0 suitability.
It shows 0. Yeah.
Can you see on the top, right side top of your dashboard? There is one, in the folder. There is one unused access code folder. Can you see that? Can you click that open?
unused access code shows 23.
23. On the
Yeah.
right side top of that same page, when you open, you can see the
Oh,
access.
right. Yeah.
On the right side top,
It
you
shows
can
100.
see your
Yeah.
suitability credits 100 and remaining left will be, 100. Okay.
Yeah. It shows 100. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Yes,
Thank you.
Deepa?
Yeah, ma'am, I have a question. So we are calling access codes to the detailed report and suitability check is for the brief report. Is it so?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, I'm a little confused with the suitability report. But yeah, whenever you show us, maybe it
I'm
will
going
be
to
clear.
elaborate. I just was only mentioning about, okay? I will go
Right.
in details. I'm giving you an overview from your mail, what is given.
Okay.
I can't see my dashboard.
I only suggested you to look at your mail, not in your dashboard. Okay? Yes, Nidhi?
Ma'am, I can't see my dashboard.
Why? Did you get them delivered?
I don't know.
Did you submit your onboarding form?
No, not
Then how can you
exactly.
get your tech platform? Tech platform is given after you give your details. Clear, Nidhi?
Okay. Okay, actually, I have to check my mail. It was, is it on mail?
See, first thing after your enrollment, you're given an onboarding form.
Okay.
You have to fill the details in which name you want to start your professional practice.
Okay.
Okay. Once you fill
Okay.
all the details and submit to your assigned business consultant, they will forward it to the tech team. Tech team takes 3 days, 3 working days. Once your onboarding form is submitted to deliver you the tech platform. Whoever have got your tech platform and how long time did you take to get that delivered?
Sorry?
2 days. 2 days.
2 days.
2
Maximum
days.
time is
It
72
took
hours.
2 days.
Yeah, within 2 or 3 days, you will get your platform delivered. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. I'll do. I think I missed the mail. I'll do that.
Great.
So, will I be able to continue with this training without having my dashboard?
You can.
Okay.
I'm anyway giving you the recording. Once you
Okay.
fill those details, then you can take a tour also, having one side, playing this recording. Correct?
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Deepali, anything others? Any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, I was aware that if we buy access codes in bulk, there is another discount. So can you just elaborate on that?
What discount?
Like as you said, one access code is chargeable for around 1,000 rupees, no? So is there any separate slot of buying into bulk and stuff like that?
Yes,
So
yes.
the price goes a
Price
little
is
bit
low.
down.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
also
yeah.
available. Your assigned
Yeah.
business consultant can give you insight
All
on
right,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There are
All right.
pricing slabs when you buy it in bulk.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. So in your email, you can also see there are career boosters. What are these career
Yeah.
boosters? So when a child is, studying at a school level or collegiate level, parallelly, they would like to develop some co-curricular skills, right? So there are some industry relevant programs which are, given by third-party vendors. We have onboarded them. Those are facilitated for enrollment for your students. So they'll pay a particular fee for that and they'll enroll. So they will be getting a fee which is at a concessional price. If they directly go, the price might be higher for them. So you might be wondering, these programs are actually, benefiting the child and the service provider. What is the benefit for me as a mediator? Yes, these are all payout programs. These can actually support you in additional revenue generation. So the third-party vendors will give you a payout value. That's also available. What are those programs and how much is your payout? All these details also I will demonstrate. That is about career boosting. Next is student dashboard. More than 8 lakh programs, undergraduation, post-graduation, career advancement programs, all these are actually available where, how a candidate can approach for those information. All those are facilitated from a facility called Student Dashboard. So that can be given to a candidate by you as a post-counseling support. How you use the Student Dashboard? And the Student Dashboard facility is given to your candidate only if they have taken a psychometric assessment and paid for it and activated the report. If they have not taken an assessment and they want only college details, we are not telephone directors. Clear?
Yes.
All right. So this is an additional service that you would render to your candidates. So they should actually take guidance from you. They should have actually taken a psychometric test. In such case only, this information is provided to them, extensively. I will show you that how the Student Dashboard is available. So the Student Dashboard is provided in your landing page for a student to log in. Because when a student is coming and taking an assessment or a candidate is taking an assessment, they can log in and view their report, because first they'll have to create a profile for them. Profiling is they have to choose an assessment which is suitable for them, then give their name, give their mail ID, give their contact number, location, age, and also they have to generate an instant password, a guest login password, so that their mail ID becomes their username and the password they can continue using for login even after activating the report or any further part of their life. They don't need to depend on you. You enable them to log in themselves and access different reports. Okay, so a Student Dashboard is given to them from your landing page only after a login. They can also see college related information. For you, we are providing you a counselor's dashboard, I told you, right? Admin panel. From your admin panel, the same has been facilitated for you. I will give you a demonstration of, I'll give you an experience of both. But that will be happening tomorrow. Okay. Next, there is something called book appointment facility. All of you should have heard about doctors' Practo sites. So yes. Practo, introduces to many doctors near you. So whoever goes to Google and search, they should be finding that service provider near them, correct? So yes. You are also going to create a Google business account. In that email, you can see how to create a free Google business account. The guidelines and steps and procedures are given. In the same name you are starting this practice, you can start a Google business account creation. And you will get a verification code by post in a span of about 1 or 2 weeks. It will come to you by speed post. Once it comes, either you can punch and make your Google search, make your search visible live, or in case you find any technical glitches, you can connect with Shiju. Okay, so that it is punched and you are actually visible in a radius of 100 kilometers holding as you as a pivot address. Okay, from your pivot of your address, virtual address, in a radius of 100 kilometers, whoever is searching for career counseling near me, you will be visible in their searches. From there, they can directly come to your landing page. That's why it is called as landing page. Okay, so it acts like a microsite for you. And also, you can integrate your social media sites. This platform is enabled with SEO settings. One SEO setting is with Google. The others can include Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and also Twitter. You either have an account in those pages and engage campaigns in inviting candidates, or you can open an account in this name and also drive leads from it. So SEO settings are also enabled for you from the platform. Am I clear to all?
Amazing. Yes, ma'am.
These are all part of your email which you have received from Shiju. Okay.
Yeah. Madam, one quick question. That student login is also for lifetime, or that can be controlled through CRM?
See, once a student has come and taken the assessment and paid for the report, after activating the report, you can allow them to see the report.
Okay.
If you want to block their report, you can block the report entirely. That provision has been given to you. Or you don't want to block the report, you only want to block their student dashboard facilities.
Okay.
That also you can standalone block. Whenever you want to release it also, you can release. That customization is given to you. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you.
And what you all have to do is to make you visible under the search. And when people come to your landing page, there is a tab called book appointment. You need to fill that. Shiju has given you a link and also a username and password. Please go there and fill all the information relevant to you. So that when the candidate comes into your landing page and click the tab called book appointment, they can see many information about you. Like whether you provide counseling only face-to-face or also online. What are the weekdays you are available for counseling? What are the timelines you are available? What's your background? What your clients who have taken counseling from you have experienced about you. Their testimonials can also be loaded there. And that can be also tagged to your Google review page. All these can be done. Clear?
This is that lead generation link.
Exactly.
URL is, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Ma'am, suppose I have my own website already. So can this landing page be linked with that
Yes,
so
you
that
will
I
have
can?
to ask your website developer to give a tab
Okay.
for career counseling. You may have multiple
Okay.
services, and in your
Yes.
website, career counseling is one of the services, correct? And from
Okay.
there, you can integrate to each of the assessment. That's called as API integration. So you can connect
Okay.
with your assigned business consultant and Shiju to ask for
Okay.
that integration. They'll tell you the feasibility.
Okay.
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 Okay. Can you give me 1 minute, please? I'm just coming.
Hello. Pradeep.
Yes. I'm back. Okay, today I'm going to be showing the landing page features. Okay, so I will show you my landing page so that it is exactly the same clone that you may also have. Only thing is it will be branded in your name. So as I already told, the clickable URL, when you click, it can open in your mobile, tab, laptop, and also in your computer. In your computer, you click that link so that you can actually bookmark it. So every time you don't need to be searching, and if you just key in 2 letters of your URL in your URL of your platform, you see I just only put TR. Immediately you can see my platform brand name is trainingdemo.edumilestones.com. Can you see the URL here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when you click that, it just gets to your home page. So all your clients, you need to circulate only this landing page, this link, see, which is your landing page URL, or we call it as a login page. So that a candidate to take their psychometric assessment, they have to do a login process, which I told. That's why it's called as login page URL or landing page URL. Okay, now in this home page, you can see there is a brand image of yours. You can see your contact registered mail ID and also your number with WhatsApp is given. This will be your contact details. In this page, mine is given. In yours will be given. So that whoever comes as a stranger also via Google search or any of the social medias, they will be able to connect with you, write a mail to you or call you or WhatsApp you. Or if they want to place an inquiry, they can fill the contact us. When they fill this contact us form, they have to give their name, mail ID, contact number, and also the location. These 4 informations are good enough for you to revert back to them. How will this information registry reach you? It prompts you to 2 locations. One, you will get an email to your registered email ID. Second, in your admin panel, we are giving you a folder called leads. There is a lead generation management done where your pipeline of clients who are until the converting stage, they can be listed. You can also be associating with them till they are converted. So they comes and land there as actually a lead pending to connect. After you have connected with them, you can also post their your discussion history over there. You can also view their logs. After talking for the first time, after your interaction with them, they don't decide immediately because career counseling may not be, decided at the first discussion itself because it's not urgency. But they would want to know more about you. Multiple times they may connect. Okay, in that connect, they could be also qualified. They might be giving you a feeler that, I'm not interested. Or the number which they have come and given also could be incorrect. It can be also marked as invalid. Or they are asking you to follow up after. In case you have to follow up this month or next month or 6 months later, whatever it is, you can attach a calendar there. Or you find their prospects. Prospects means what? They're making a lot of constructive discussion with you. They're also expressing their willingness to take the psychometric assessment. So, but they are asking you to timeline, right? In that case, you can mark them under the prospect category. Or they have already, taken the assessment. They're yet to pay. Or you are talking with them and you are actually, converted them and they made the payment. You can mark their profile as converted. So all these you can track. They will be in different buckets. Okay. So the lead folder, if you click open, it will give you pipeline of your clients until conversion. So that you know when you have to connect back with them. Okay. So lead generation is not only one source. Just people are coming from Google or your social medias and filling the contact us. If you keep traveling somewhere, you visit a mall, you visit a family function, or you are in an event, you meet some company people. So when there can be, individuals also inquiring with you on a direct basis. So you want to load them also, a lead form is also available there. So there also you can put. Other than that, you're connected with educational administrators. They keep selling leads, correct? For such people, how their leads are given, you might be purchasing students' base also. So there is an Excel format for it. You can also upload them and connect with them. Okay, there are multiple sources of lead generation. How that is happening, I will talk to you when I come to the CRM explanation. But keep yourselves informed when contact us is actually filled up, contact us form is filled up. You will get one mail to your registered mail ID and another prompt will go to the CRM in your admin panel to the folder called leads. Okay, you can see here, there are multiple other tabs. One tab is career library. This has a stock of all the careers, which are globally, operational. Can be conventional or middle-age or new-age careers. You can find all these careers are listed here. I told you about 20 clusters. You can see 20 clusters are listed here. Does anyone of you want to explore one cluster and see? Would you want to suggest any cluster to be clicked open?
Health science.
Health science. So health science, medical. If you open health science, under health science, which are all the career paths? You can see dentist is here, homeopathy is here, alternative medicine is here, therapy science is here, medical diagnostic services, medical transcription, nurse and medical assistant, pharmacist, dietitian, optometry, audiologist, general physician, operation theater technician, hospital management, and you also have medical radiology technician and public health administration. These are all the career paths listed under the health science. Would you like to open any one of the career path? Which one?
Therapy science.
Therapy science. If you open therapy science, there is a short prelude about that career. And for the people in therapy science, what are their key roles and responsibilities? The work nature is given here. Then what are the key skills required? In therapy science, what are all the different occupations or job profiles? I discussed about 3,000 plus occupations, right?
Yes.
You can see cardiovascular physiotherapist, geriatric physiotherapist, neurology physiotherapist, obstetrics, then orthopedic, you have pediatrician, occupational, sports, physiotherapist, all these are different occupations inside this particular career path. And for this, what is the salary demand and also the level of preparation and fees? Indicative fees in lakhs are given, but you always get yourselves updated with the respective college. There can be self-finance colleges showing a different fee, government-aided college showing you a different fee, university department showing a different fee. So that has to be actuals. Okay, a qualitative scale is actually indicated. And for every career path, you can find at least one video, which will be for about 15 or 20 minutes, is posted here. These are open source videos, of course, to speak about the scope of that particular career. Then, what are the career navigators? How can a person take up this as an education and formally be qualified? So the formal education includes completing 10+2 and then a university degree, correct? So for that, what is the educational navigators available is also given. So all these are the information given for 20 career fields, 154 career paths. Someone asked me, are we giving all these in the landing page? If you give this in the landing page, do you feel that your student is given over information and reading this, they won't come to you?
Yes.
Yes. Yes?
Absolutely.
Right. Informations are available in Google also, Shilpa.
Yes, ma'am.
But in under multiple windows. Here in single window they are getting. But can they know whether they are suitable for that work nature?
No.
What confirms that they are suitable? Their own personality, their own interest, their own values, and motivators, and learning style. Correct?
Correct.
So for that, a psychometric test is important.
Assessment is required.
So the psychometric test can be initiated from here. So when a student is going through this, am I suitable for physiotherapy? So they can start taking their comprehensive assessment on 5-dimensional here as a school student. Clear now?
They might have the interest, but if they don't have the aptitude, then it won't work.
Aptitude is not there currently. They can always develop.
Yes.
It's all which is the stage they have reached. If it's a student who has come to you while in 9th or 10th or 11th, they have some amount of time to prepare and develop the skills because they know that there is an interest and you are there for them to be mentoring them. Correct? Right?
Yes.
You have to see if they come at the fag end only, that's a challenge, isn't it? Okay. So you can check where their interests are and accordingly tell them. If interest is there, if their level of preparation and time taken are in your control that you can discuss during counseling, you can also bridge their possibility. All right. Is career library clear? You want this to be experimented for any more careers?
Psychology.
Pardon?
Psychology.
Psychology. Okay. Psychology comes from which field?
Humanities. Social science.
Social science or humanities?
Yeah.
It is human service and social
Yes.
science. Okay. So here, which psychology are you looking for? Clinical or counseling psychology?
Clinical.
Clinical psychology. So here it is.
Yeah.
So you have a prelude, you have the work nature,
Okay.
you have the, what do you call, the skills required. You
Correct.
also have what are depression counselor, brain science and cognitive psychologist, clinical psychologist and psychologist. Okay.
Yeah.
So for this, what is that? 12th any stream.
Yes.
Okay. From here also they can take.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. And these videos are made by whom, ma'am?
These are open source videos.
Okay. Okay. So we are just embedding them.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
For every career, you will have minimum 1 videos which are displayed. Okay.
Okay. Amazing. Yeah.
So career library is informative.
Absolutely. Excellent.
A quick question. In the student dashboard, this career library is for them, or we can restrict
It is
them
the
to.
same which is also available. Career
Okay,
library is given in 3 locations. One is here in your
So once
landing.
the dashboard is there, once the student dashboard is there, he or she can go through with this entire library,
Yes.
or we can restrict it to the pathway we have given to
See,
them.
I'll tell you one thing. There are in 3 locations we have given this career library access. One in your landing page. Second, under the student dashboard. Third, in your counselor's dashboard. Okay. You can decide where you want it to continue, where you don't want to continue. You can inform Shiju, she will hide it for you. Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. That's about the career library. Then you can see check suitability. I will explain. I will first explain about the assessments. I told you there are 30 plus assessments, correct? So not all are comprehensive in nature. When I say comprehensive, it will include questions on personality, interest, values, learning style, along with skills and abilities. So when are we starting this? Only for a student from 8th, 9th, 10th onwards. So one set of assessment stage is 8, 9 and 10. The second set of assessment stage is between 11th and 12th. The third set of assessment stage is between graduates who could be in UG currently doing or in PG currently doing or have completed and remaining as freshers. They're yet to be employed. That is the third stage. And the next stage is people who are employed. They can be in early 1 to 3 or 4 years of experience, or in mid-career 4 to 10 years, or senior careers more than 10 years. So for these people also a comprehensive assessment is available. Okay, these are the 4 stages of comprehensive assessments available. When I say comprehensive, it includes questions on personality, interest, values, learning style, along with skills and abilities. For school student, it is 5-dimensional only. For graduates and working professional, also EQ is attached. We are differentiating the assessment into 2 slabs. One slab is school students, another slab is professionals. If you take under the school students slab, we have assessments. You can see there are only 3 assessments which are by default added in your, shown in your landing page. You can display more assessments also. That facility is given to you in your control panel, you can do it. So you can see the student when they come here, you have to guide them to first give their name and then choose an assessment. If it's a student between grade 2nd to grade 7, their age can be between 6 years to 12 years. Why they are going to take assessment? In this stage, we can see that many people, the current generation parents, they will be complaining. My father or my mother did not put me into any kind of co-curricular activities. Had I gone for dancing or had I been a sports person, I would have been very successful. I would be thriving there. So I am going to put my child in those areas. So they will so very brutally go and put them in 3 or 4 years also. Today we are watching a lot of reality shows where young children are coming and, participating in reality shows. Because they are actually lovely to watch them, but they should not be taxed like that, right? But let us see whether they are interested or not, we cannot find in that stage. So what kind of co-curricular skills they can actually equip themselves? These are all like hobbies. We all agree, right? Hobbies turn out as a career interest after a point of time. It helps the child in engaging themselves. So in this stage, some schools also offer these kind of, in international boards, they offer these kind of learnings as well. So this assessment is exclusively for them. It does not include questions on personality or interest or values. Between 2nd to 4th, there are 2 assessment stages. Between 2nd to 4th, only their multiple intelligence is tested. The multiple intelligence can be connected with numerical skills, verbal skills, spatial and visualization skills, social skills, and mechanical skills. Only these 5 skills are observed in this stage. So the question banks are created as a separate set for between 2nd to 4th. Normally, a parent or a teacher will assist these children in taking the assessment. Assisting is helping them in understanding the question, not giving the answers. Otherwise, the objective will not be met. Next is if the child is between 5 to 7 grade. Now their age is between 9 to 12 years. They would have got also their learning style groomed a little bit. So in this test, the same factors, numerical, verbal, spatial and visualization, social and mechanical skills are tested along with their own learning style analysis. So based on that, it's a standalone report. It won't be any having much details of which occupation and all. They can know that in these areas they can engage and develop their co-curricular skills. It's just like going to a lab and giving the blood sample and getting to know your blood group and an RH factor. That's all. It's like a lab report. We can't provide any detailed counseling in this case. Yes, Rija?
Ma'am, this is just covering the multiple intelligence,
Yes.
not the aptitude.
Multiple intelligence is connected to the skill and ability. That's an aptitude test.
Okay, fine, got it.
The skill and ability is connected to the multiple intelligence.
Okay,
And the theory used is Harvard Gardner's multiple intelligence. Okay?
yes, but not DBTA directly.
No, no. In DBDA, you will include logical, clerical, and also leadership and decision making. In this, we are not including.
Subtests.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it is not based on DBDA at all. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, these two are available as a standalone test. If a candidate takes this assessment, for this also to activate the report, you will use the same access. Am I clear?
Yes.
Now, when the assessment is in comprehensive nature, somebody is asking you for career planning. If the student belongs to 8, 9, and 10, why does an 8, 9, and 10 student require career planning? They have two needs. The primary need is which elective to choose. Okay, if they belong to Indian Education Board, under the school students category, you have an assessment for 8, 9, and 10. Indian Education Board can follow State Board, Central Board, and ICS. If it is an international board, it can be IGCSE or IBMY. IGCSE can also be GCSE or O-level education. So, Lillian, you will be making your students to take assessment under this category. When your platform is delivered, you will be enabled with this. If you also want Indian board, you can do it. Others, if you want also international board, you can enable it. These two assessments are for the students who are in 8th or 9th or 10th grade. Either they are doing them or they have completed and waiting to move to 11th. They have to take it from here. Okay. And this assessment, if you say take the Indian assessment questions, are not only available in English. They are available into Indian 7 vernacular languages. They include Hindi, Gujarati, and Marathi North Indian languages. South Indian languages includes Telugu, Kannada, Tamil, and Malayalam. So 7 vernacular languages, the assessment can be taken. And the same report generated only in English, not in that regional language. You as your counselor has to help them in interpreting the results from English. This is to enable the candidate give their accurate info. All right.
Could you repeat this once? What you just said about the languages?
The assessments available are available in 7 vernacular languages in Indian languages.
Not English?
Other than English, Hindi.
Other than English, okay.
Other than English, Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi. 1 minute. Hello. சொல்லுங்க. மேல எடுத்துட்டு வாங்க. இருக்கேன் வாங்க. So, Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, and Malayalam, same assessment questions are available in vernacular languages. Once the report is activated, it will be generated only in English. You as a counselor has to help the candidate interpret the report. Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
When you're looking at international languages, it is available in Vietnamese and Sinhalese also. Because 2 of our counselors from those locations requested us to, they took the responsibility of translating and they asked us to provide the assessment in that language. Those are also enabled in your platform. If you want, you can also make it visible. Okay, but you don't need to overcrowd. Whichever is applied for you, you can actually display them. While the student is actually in the category of 11th and 12th. 1 moment, please. Just a moment. I'm sorry, there was a courier. Okay. So, did anybody wanted to ask any question? Did I interrupt and leave? Was anybody asking any question? All right. So, if the candidate is in 11th and 12th, they could be, either Indian board, we have a separate assessment. If it's an international board, we have a separate assessment. Okay. So you can see here, if an Indian board or international board, in this stage, they would have actually stepped into an elective. So the elective, according to new education policy from 2021-2022 year onwards, is allowing us under 6 groups elective. One can be either PCMC, which is Maths, Physics, Chemistry, Computer Science. Or it can be PCMB, Maths, Physics, Chemistry, and Biology. Or it can be without Maths, only Physics, Chemistry, and Biology. Or it can be Commerce, Economics, Accountancy with Business Maths. Or it can be Commerce, Economics, Accountancy without Maths. And finally, Arts and Humanities. So basis this, their STEM and non-STEM career fields categorization can be differentiated. So we know that PCMC or PCMB or PCB or Commerce with Maths alone will lead them to STEM career fields. They are 9. This includes Science and Technology, Science, Maths, Engineering, Manufacturing, Logistics and Transportation, Architecture and Construction, then Information and Technology, Agricultural Science, Health Science, Bioscience and Research, and Accounting and Finance. So in these career fields, one has to go. An elective from their 11 and 12 is mandatory. So this way, a new education policy also has enabled them for certain profiles which are core technology profiles or even technology enabled profiles. So for all these subjects are mandatory. The remaining 11 are applied in nature. So the elective to be chosen in this stage is very important. So if they don't belong to any of these STEM career subjects, then they can only go with Commerce without Maths or Arts and Humanities. So they can be eligible for the 11 applied career fields only. They won't be eligible for all the 20. So the same assessment can be available in Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, North Indian languages, South Indian languages, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, and Malayalam. So the assessment can be taken in the vernacular language, but the report will be generated only in English. So this is available in Indian assessment. Again, when it comes for international assessment, similarly, for the students with the similar elective selection under either IBDP curriculum or IGCSE A-level curriculum. So they also are offered different electives. So all these are available in your platform also. If you have been enabled only Indian board, if you want, you have students from international segment, you can go to the control panel setting and make it visible. Or if you are actually, Lillian, you want also Indian, you are got only the international available with you, you can also enable the Indian. So this is about the school education system where the assessment is comprehensive in nature. In case if the student is coming under a non-formal category, formal is 10+2. If they are coming under the non-formal education system, then we are also offering a vocational assessment system. Right? So for them, there is a separate set of questions based on Holland interest model and also based on the Harvard-Gardner's multiple intelligence skills and abilities test. So this assessment for people who have completed 10th did not do higher education, or they discontinued after completing 10th. Okay, or they have not even got a scope to do any further education. There could be economical, political, any reason, geographical problems, so that they were not able to continue their education. If they are planning to pursue an education, or they want, for example, people like carpenters, goldsmith or plumbers, electricians, these all come under the vocational category. They did not be under the formal technical graduations, correct? So this is an exclusive assessment available under the non-formal category of candidates if you have. Then we also have one assessment exclusive. If someone is in 11th and 12th, who are in either PCMC or PCMB groups, they have decided to go only for engineering. But they are not sure which engineering branch, electrical or electronic or mechanical or civil or metallurgy. So for them, we provide them an engineering branch selector. This is also a standalone assessment, which is a situational judgment test. Here, the recommendations are definitely not based on their personality or interest or values. We ask them certain standalone questions. Okay, basis that which elective of engineering branch is good for them is offered. Okay, so this also after they complete the assessment, we need to activate the report using the similar access code. Learning style is also offered as a standalone assessment. So these are all the assessments available under the students category, school student level. When it comes under the professional category, we are including graduates there. A graduate in year 1, 2, 3, or there are 4 or 5 years programs at an undergraduation level, or they are doing a post-graduation, or they're actually freshers yet to get employed, they can come under the graduate category. So the personality, interest, values, learning style questions are the same as what we ask the school students. Only thing we are including here is emotional quotient as an additional dimension. Apart from that, their skill and ability questions will be made different basis the elective taken in 11th and 12th. Was it maths, or was it biology, or was it maths and biology, or was it commerce, or was it commerce without maths, or was it actually, arts and humanities? Based on that, their fields which they are eligible can be filtered. This assessment is also available in 7 vernacular languages, and the assessment can be taken in respective vernacular languages, and also the report can be generated only in English. Okay. Now, when it comes for working professional, early or mid or senior career, in their interaction with you, they ask, I want to go for a different career option. I don't want to stay in my own career. What are the other fields which are open for? You will have to engage them into a comprehensive career planning for assessment. This is one category of working professional. Second category, there would be few people who will be, looking for their career based on their remuneration and image. They think these two are important. Okay, but after serving about 5-10 years, they feel that I want to also work in the area which is close to my passion. Because they want to actually get their satisfaction of their life from that. So they can also inspect for another parallel innings. There are many of you who are teachers, correct? Your teaching was actually your remuneration builder, and you had an image and you're holding the image now. But now after this retirement, you don't want to settle down. You want to be causative. Causative one is providing career guidance. There are many other also, which can suit your behavior, right? What is your behavior to your behavior? Which are the other areas suitable? That can also be checked through this comprehensive assessment. People who are looking for a second innings or for a parallel innings, this assessment can be helpful. Okay, which will be on their personality, interest, values, learning style, skill and ability, and emotional. All of them, the questions will be completely different from the people who are in the junior category. Okay, now in case you find a mid or a senior career person, I am comfortable in what I am doing. I am also happy in what I am doing, but I am expecting a growth. They would be looking for any kind of succession planning through internal hire. Right? Promotions in organizations are never given for doing the current job well. An increment would suffice. The promotion is given when they have indicated to take additional responsibilities. They may or they may not hold the skills. But do they have that intent? The content is there or not? Do they have that intent? That intent is actually their strength. They should be able to demonstrate it. That can be discovered with a personality test. We offer a standalone personality test based on Carl Jung and MBTI. That is one available. Myers-Briggs we are not giving, exclusively, because that is a licensed version. You should not get into trouble. Don't even tell anybody that you are giving assessments based on Myers-Briggs, because you will land into trouble. You have to take a license for it. Okay, there are factors which have been taken from Carl Jung and MBTI, but they have been widely validated with a lot of customization. So there is a standalone test on the personality available. Okay, apart from that, there is also a standalone test available on Big 5. This can be helpful in planning for unique roles, job descriptions, whether how far the candidate is suitable. When they know they are suitable, they can talk about it in the interview process. You can find some people going to the interview and get selected till the fag end. But by wondering, why they lost it, they don't know. So there are some unique strengths which are available in them, but since they were not aware about it, they wouldn't have actually demonstrated it. So taking this Big 5 assessment can be helpful for them. That assessment is also available as a standard. EQ is also available as a standalone test. Okay, all these are situational judgment tests. Under the professional category, 2 tests are only comprehensive nature. One for graduate and another career planning for working professional. For all these assessments, if you have to activate a report, every assessment test has to be used with one access code to activate the results, so that a report can be generated. After using that access code cannot be reused for activating another test result. The report is generated and the access code elapses. Am I clear to everyone?
Right.
Yes.
Ma'am, just one question for working professionals, because I have worked mainly with working professionals. So, you're saying there is a test which can do the temperaments for like the Carl Jung's test. So, can we get a report, just a sample report to see what are the
sample report for all these tests are already loaded in your platform. I will showcase it to you tomorrow, from where you can generate sample report for all the assessments.
Ma'am, this is very helpful because I was looking for this actually. Thank you so much.
Another question, ma'am, from my side. Is there any assessment for IQ as well, separately?
No.
No.
We have not created any IQ test here.
Okay.
But, we also have some white label partners with us who actually do some competency test on connected with IT segment. Okay.
Okay.
They are also offering programs in IT for special languages and all. For that, certain aptitude test they do actually ask for. That we have enabled. Okay.
Okay.
But you should know to interpret it.
Yes. Got it.
Hmm.
So more information can be obtained from our business coordinator, or you can tell.
No,
Okay.
what do you want? What more information?
Like if I want to get the IQ testing service in my portal, so what additionally I have to
What
do?
you do is all of you have got a provision to actually ask for a wish list.
Okay.
Many counselors, whatever the features we have actually loaded as of now, we don't have any timeline. We keep on developing.
Okay, ma'am.
So these developments are all based on the demand from several counselors. If you have given these in vernacular languages and so many assessments have been loaded, that means there is a demand from our counselors that they are seeing so much of target audience from them. If you're going to generate some 150, 100, 200 reports every frequently, then that assessment can be enabled, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Right?
So
you
we
can
have to
always
mention
make
our
a
wish.
list.
Yeah.
You can wish list and our R&D team will work on it. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
And they'll tell you whether what is possible, what is not possible, when is it possible, everything will be told. Okay?
Okay, great.
Ma'am, I'd like to share the example that you gave about the professionals, at a mid or senior level, the crisis they feel that growth might be needed, and just the remuneration, or they are unaware of the kind of personal strengths they have. I think 2 days back I had a client like this, and from whatever that I'm getting from this platform, it's going to be very helpful for me, because this EQ thing for them, it's very, very, it's necessary for such professionals.
Exactly.
Yes.
You will have many such surprises. Just keep your fingers crossed.
Ma'am, I'd like to ask one question. I just got that mail that my platform is working yesterday, and any changes that need to be made, it has to be within a day. But I am unable to contact my, business associate, Pramod. He's unable on
No,
WhatsApp.
don't worry. You will have to connect with Snehal. Okay, I will send you the details of Snehal. Or you can also directly connect with Shiju. Okay? Just
Okay,
message
because
me
I've made
after
the
session is
changes.
over. Yeah, Pramod actually have met with an accident. So
Okay,
he's
okay,
unable
okay.
to continue. All his details have been, handed over to Snehal. So Snehal will be your associated business consultant. If you see, when I introduced you only, just a moment. Where are you? Here you are.
Number kotu?
Can you
12.
see here? 12.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
see Pramod and Snehal?
Snehal is there. Yes.
I did mention at that time. Okay. So he actually met with an accident and he is not able to continue for some time. So until he resumes back, Snehal will be your point of contact.
So you will be sending her details after this?
Yes.
That
You
would
can
be
just send
very
a hi
helpful.
in my WhatsApp. I will
Okay.
send you her details. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Shall I move on? So these are the different assessments available in your platform. Not every assessment is displayed. In my platform, there are many other assessments available. Okay. You may not actually have all of them which are displayed. In your control panel, we have enabled you. You can go and select and submit so that it gets displayed. And don't overcrowd your landing page, because essentially, if you can see, if you overcrowd it, you give that assessment and you are not able to interpret those results, you will be into trap. Right? So that will be a negative marketing for your side also. So if you're sure of interpreting those results, then those assessments only you display here. Otherwise, you can clearly tell them this is only like a lab. You can come and take the test results. You self-interpret. Correct? It is not in your scope. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. God bless. God bless.
Thank you so much. He just woke up.
Okay. Okay. Take care. Take care.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now, let me move on. Now you can see whichever you have enabled will be, displaying here. If you want to change your monogram, your contact number, the font of
Excuse
the...
me, Radha ma'am.
Yes.
Your voice is not audible. It's not clear.
My voice is not clear. Is it the same
It's
for
very slow.
everyone?
Yes, yes.
No, actually,
It's
it's
clear
fine.
to me.
Yeah, it's clear.
Earlier
clear
it
to
was
me.
better.
To me also.
Is it the same for everyone or...
No,
It's
no,
it's
you're
clear to
fine.
me.
Fine with me.
No, ma'am. We
I'm
don't.
fine.
It's fine with me.
So
Yeah,
can you
even
allow...
I
Fine with
can.
me.
There could be a lag on internet from your side. Would you like to exit and join again? I'll wait for a minute.
Radha madam, how much agenda is left for today? So I
Another
can-
15 minutes more.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Can I proceed?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So if you can see here, whichever the assessment you have enabled, all those will be displayed. Okay. And you can also see there is a content about your entity, your mission, vision, goals, whatever you have given, it is here. If you want to change your font size or even the colors, all these are also possible. Even the image what is being given under this assessment, right? There is a superimposed image here. This is the default image what we give. If you want to change this banner to your monogram superimposed image also, you can do. All these are also available in your control panel. Then there is a write-up about what kind of services. Somebody asked about the website. If you are into
Yes, ma'am.
multiple other services, you want to display it here also, you can actually display it. You make a video and also attach it here if you want. And you can include your counselor's photograph here and a write-up about yourself. And then your client's testimonial can be written here. You can see career boosters are here, and also copyright to this particular platform is reserved only to you. Nobody can come and claim your rights. If you want to display your terms and conditions, or you want to have any kind of a chat window here, that can also be enabled. And totally, the tech platform is powered by Edu Milestones. You can see these are all common facilities which are available in all 15 of your platforms. Okay, now if I have to demonstrate about how you guide a candidate to take the assessment. Your candidates or the parents might be much concerned about the report's accuracy. Okay, the reliability, validity, and accuracy is highly, a question of factor, right? See, what is reliability? Reliability is on the questions what we ask them. They have been abstracted from certain proven psychometric schools of thoughts. And we have gone through a validation on it also, which is to the current requirement. Because these theories were given in 19th century. Now we are in the third decade of the 21st century. A high-level researching and validation is done in this. And we have those analytics with us. If you really want, you can try to Shiju. Shiju will give you the accuracy details also. Originally in 2010, when we launched the platform, our accuracy was 84%. Currently, the accuracy has increased to 98.6%. How does magic happen? Okay, see, our accuracy is actually the same. The analytics are the same. Finding correlation between the dimensions. There is no any rocket science about it. But where was the improvement done? The respondent were giving their inputs accurately. Because a respondent's inputs are actually, contributing to a higher extent. When an input is accurate and the process is only finding correlation between the assessed dimension, the output, which is a report, also will be accurate. Whatever great the process is, if the input is inaccurate, we can't expect an output report to be accurate. So there has been a larger responsibility taken by our channel partners in enabling the candidate to give an input properly. First thing, since all these 5 dimensions are observed from a candidate, we strongly recommend them to take this assessment in one go. Otherwise, giving this in different intervals can affect their input. Their mood swings can affect their input. We want to know their personality, interest, values, and learning style in one state of mind, so that we are also able to process the correlation and give the recommendation. And you can see the candidate is very much agreeing for those work natures. Okay, that is why we were able to deliver even 98.6% of assessment results, which are so accurate. Okay, so you take that responsibility. Tell the candidate that if they are available for giving their responses for a span of 45 minutes to 1 hour, they should not be engaged in anything else, nor they should be induced or influenced by their parents or friends or anybody around them to give this or that response. It should be the candidate's own response. Even there can be certain areas about their interest they are not sure. They also can answer not sure, but discuss with you on what they were not sure. Then only you as a counselor can clarify it. As you clarify, after your clarification, whatever is about that confusion will either become yes or no. If it is no, then there is no change in their inference. But if there is actually yes, then you can find that they are becoming clear on that area of interest that can increase. You will be able to visualize that. For that, you don't need to actually see the response sheet. But if you look at the report, there are independent scorecards given on their personality, interest, and values. So both will correlate. The correlation which I told, realistic will have interest, will have sensing, thinking, and perceiving. Investigative interest will have introvert and thinking. Artistic will have intuitive feeling and perceiving. Social will have feeling. So this way, correlation between personality, interest, and values can tell you whether they are adaptable to change or not adaptable to change. The report is taking care on that, and you should know to analyze it. Once you are able to do that, then I'm telling you, all your clients will be extremely happy. Okay, so you need to tell them this is a test, not an exam. Sometimes you may find parents saying, can you provide a guidance without, a psychometric test? Because my child is not good in studies. So he cannot give your test properly. He will fail in this test. There is no fail here. It is just knowing the candidate's preferences, behavioral preferences. So there is no good or bad response. There is no right or wrong response. The skill and ability section only is going to be telling that, and that too, we don't disqualify them. Because skill and ability can be always developed, provided they are interested. And that is why we're testing their learning style also. What are the favorable conditions to develop their skill and ability? So the time taken and level of preparations can be absolutely observed. So you need to ask them to take the test. Let us take when a student is coming to you and willing to take career counseling. See, there is a need to buy and ability to buy. Your clients may have this need to buy and ability to buy. When they have, they will directly come and also have a willingness to buy and take an assessment services from you. But sometimes you might have to, sell them. You might have to tell career counseling is important, give that awareness to them. They may be also, naive or, immune to career guidance activities. So in such cases, you have to create a willingness to them. How would you create? So what you can do is ask them, have a pre-counseling discussion with them and ask them, do they have any dream career in their mind? Sometimes parents are trying to dominate. The child is not letting out what they want. And if the child is given an avenue or a space to talk what they are looking for, they are right or wrong, that can be actually explained. So ask the candidate, even if you go for a school drive or a college drive, ask them any dream career you have. They can select the dream career and start taking the assessment. Assessment can be taken from 4 places. One from this, tab, which is career planning for students, career planning for professionals. Other can be from check suitability tab. If they click here also the assessment is available for either students or parent or graduates or professionals. Students are listed under the school category. Graduates, which are under the undergraduation, post-graduation, and fresher category. Professionals are working professionals. So you will have to ask them to select and select a career. Can we take any one career as an example and start an assessment? Shall we take any one career? When a
Yes,
student
go
is
ahead.
to you, shall we select physiology as a career path? Shall we do that? What is physiology?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, we can.
Physiology comes from which field?
Medical.
Medical.
Medical, health science,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
When we go to medical health science and search whether physiology is there, this is health science, correct? Medical.
Yeah.
Dentist is here, homeopathy is here, alternative medicine, therapy is here, medical is here, medical transcription is here, nurse is here, pharmacist is here, dietitian, optometrist, audiologist, general physician, operation theatre technician, hospital, and medical radiology and public administration is here. Physiologist is not here. Shall we give a police complaint? Where is physiologist?
Then.
Pure sciences.
Pure sciences. Pure science can come under which field? There are 20 career fields here. In which field does physiology come?
Human service.
Zoology.
Human service?
Human
Yeah.
science.
Science, maths, and engineering.
Human service
Human,
includes anthropology,
think
archaeology,
so.
home science, counseling psychology, sociology, mentor and coaching, so geography, clinical psychology, and political science.
It will come in bioscience.
Bioscience.
bioscience, ma'am.
They come
Human
under
anatomy
bioscience.
is physiology.
What is physiology?
Human anatomy.
Studying about cells. This can be in
Human,
plant or
yeah.
animal or human.
Yeah.
Okay. Only a student with physics, chemistry, and biology are eligible for this. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So this comes under the STEM career fields. Clear now? So a student,
Clear.
shall we make this a student take an assessment under 11th and 12th or under 10th, 8th, 9th and 10th?
11th and 12th.
11th and
11th
12th.
and 12th.
11th and
For
12th.
CBSE.
Yeah, we will, yeah, CBSE. So when you take physiology, we'll set, the student can select this and start the assessment. Okay. Now student has to give a mail ID. This should be a valid mail ID because this is becoming the username for them to log in and see their assessment results. Okay. So I will UIOP123@gmail. I'm giving a double mail ID. Okay. So that we can also create a password ABC123. Okay, this is the mail ID which is the student given. Okay, now move to next. Okay, wait. I'll go for a student and physiology. Selecting physiology, starting the assessment, UIOP123@gmail.com. Then I'm giving a default password ABC123. Okay. Now moving to the next. So a form is actually to be filled by the candidate. This is called profiling. So I will give, my nickname is Radhi. Okay. I'll give some number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm giving the mail ID UIOP123@gmail.com. Okay. And location, I'll put Chennai. Then career planning for 11th and 12th, right? In 11th and 12th, which group should have the student taken? Pardon?
Science.
PCB.
PCB.
PCB or PCMB?
PCMB, दोनों हो सकते हैं.
PC.
Yeah, it can be PCB or PCMB. So we'll take a. Okay.
B. Till 10th, it has to be PC.
But this is for 11th, 12th.
Correct.
Okay. It's for 11th, 12th.
So the child must be in 17 years, in 11th or 12th. Okay. You can see they are declaring themselves. I have no idea about my career. Confused. I am diffused. I am, methodical, and also I am optimist. These are the 5 stages that the candidate thinks that physiology is the best career for me. So I have a proper plan on it. So the child
Ma'am,
is,
why this declaration is needed?
so the child is actually, see, when a child comes in, you have to actually know their expectation, correct? Some can come with expectation, some may come without any expectation. But when you begin your counseling, you have to set an expectation and take them forward in the process. Then only your counseling exercise will be complete. Correct? Do you agree? So that you can say that when you came, this was your need and I have satisfied your need. Correct?
Okay.
So when they came, in what stage of career planning they were? Did they have any idea about career or career planning? If they say, then it is ignorant. If they don't have any idea for themselves, people around them are bombarding with different information, then they will be actually confused with several information. They can be in the second stage. Or no, I have an idea, but my idea is not one. I have 4 or 5 contemplating between them, because a cat on a wall will have only 2 sides. But I have about 8 sides: north, east, west, south, northeast, northwest, east and southwest. Okay, when I have all these, I am confused to which side I should jump. That is being diffused. Methodical is a stage where I have decided what to do, but I am clueless what I should study. I am missing education roadmap. Otherwise, I will be misaligned. Instead of doing one program, I'll be into another. These kind of candidates also will come to me. And finally, someone saying, I have decided what to do. This is the best career for me. They can also come with an overconfidence. See, everyone requires a mentoring. What kind of mentoring is actually different from each the person you're going to see. So it is actually, helpful for you to know your client better. Am I clear?
Yes.
You need to tell them to read the instruction properly. So starting the assessment, they have to go through it. This is a test, a psychometric test to tell your behavior which are compatible at work. So we'll ask you questions on your personality, interest, values, learning style, and also your current level of skills and abilities. There are no good or bad answers, right or wrong answers. It can take around 45 minutes to 1 hour. Please don't allow somebody to give responses on your behalf. You give your own responses. Read the questions very carefully. There are 2 sections. One is psychometric section, another is skill and ability. When you're responding to psychometric section, use your mind, not your brain. Because your brain will be hastening you to give the responses. Think well and give the responses. There is no timer attached to each question. You can take comfortable time, think the right, appropriate, response for it, your fitting response for it, and give it yourself. Don't borrow ideas from others. Whatever you want, you give your own response. Don't use your brain. But when it is coming for skill and ability section, don't use your mind to keep thinking on the answer, because there will be a timer attached for every question. So use your brain and keep responding to the question based on the countdown of the timers. So once you complete the assessment, it should be around 45 minutes to 1 hour. You should not take less than that or more than that. Then in that case, the input may be biased and we will not be able to so easily arrive at your recommendations. And that may not be so accurate also. So you take your comfortable time and give the responses all yourself. If you think that you started the assessment and in between you want to go somewhere, don't break it in between, at least finish it till the psychometric section. Please ensure, even if they are yet to take an assessment and they are connecting with you, ensure on these conditions. In your pre-counseling 30 minutes discussion, check with them on this. Or if they have completed their assessment and coming to you, cross-check with them how was their experience taking the assessment. Did they follow all these? If not, don't attempt wasting an access code and their money in activating that report. The results may not be appropriate. Accuracy may not be vouched because the input will be, literally biased. Ask them to concentrate and take the assessment so that they'll be able to. Okay, you can cross-check this. If you want that maximum 99% of accuracy, then you can actually ensure on this. For this, you can't keep doing a police work. We have to, show a kind of a respect to that person that you don't need to have them in front of you take the assessment. They can take it wherever they are from. You can circulate the URL to them and you can navigate them to take their respective assessment. And as they start, you can show them that, in the psychometric section for school students, there are 5 sections. You have interest, personality, values and motivators, learning style and scenarios. Okay. For each section, there are some set of questions. For interest, you can say 52. For personality, around 30. For values, around 15. So this kind of stock of questions are already loaded here. The response given by them on personality, interest, values, and learning style will be, projected in the report generated. There is one section called career scenarios. These responses will not be coming in the report. In fact, the first 4 sections, they can give only one response as a candidate. But in career scenarios alone, they can give more than one response. There is an objective. When I'm activating the report, what is its objective? I will tell. See, now, the process of taking the assessment, the candidate has to declare whether they have read the conditions and understood it. Now, just a small observation from you. The candidate has initiated a test on physiology. Right? You all are aware about the subject matter on the interest. Riasek interest, you must be aware. R stands for realistic, I stands for investigative, A for artistic, S for social, E for enterprising, and C for conventional. When you read this question, do you like physical activities that require physical strength rather than sitting and watching? Can you tell me which interest factor does this question connect with? People who are aware about John Holland's Riasek theory, can you tell?
Enterprising.
No enterprising. It is realistic.
Yes.
Realistic.
It is realistic. Physical activity is realistic, correct?
Realistic.
Now, please tell me, from a student's point of view, from a counselor point of view, I asked you. Now, tell me from the student's point of view, student has decided physiology. For physiology, is this interest required?
Yes, because
Research and observation.
Correct. They are doing physical activities with the cells, correct? Lab activities will be there. So it is realistic interest required, correct? So can the student mark yes here? Now, do you like participate? Yes. Do you like to participate in stage shows, events, and art competitions? Can you tell me which interest is connecting?
Artistic.
Artistic.
Is it only artistic? Think and tell me. Read the question once again. Tell me.
It can be social.
It's also
Exactly. It's a fusion of social and artistic. Correct? So is this required in this physiology as a career?
No.
So the student can mark no, correct?
Yep.
Do you enjoy participating in debates, speeches, and presentation? Which interest is this?
Communication, English.
Enterprise.
Maybe journalism.
It's a skill. Here we are asking the interest. It is a behavior.
Social.
Enterprising.
Social and enterprising. Is it essential for physiology?
No.
No.
So can we mark no? Do you like to work with variety of colors and design? What is this?
Artistic.
Artistic.
Is this required?
No.
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 No. Can you imagine different pictures, colors, designs when you close your eyes and visualize things from a different angle? What is this?
Artistic.
Artistic.
Is it only artistic?
Spatial.
No,
It is also used in
Artistic and
investigative.
investigative. It's a fusion
Investigative.
of artistic and investigative. Is this required for physiology?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
Artistic and investigative are not required for physiology because physiology is based on facts, correct?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
But ma'am, while doing research, it is investigation only. I mean,
Investigative is there. Is it investigation connected with assumption or new ideas? It is on the facts. It is a
no,
discovery.
not exactly.
Research
based
can
on
be
the
a
facts.
research design and a research and development, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So research design is invention. Research and development is discovery. Is this a discovery or an invention?
Discovery.
This is
Should
discovery.
it be here? No, correct?
No.
Okay. Can you convince people do things your way? What is this?
Persuasion. So
Sorry, ma'am. What was the question?
It's on the screen. Can you convince people doing things your way?
Enterprising.
Correct. Is this required?
No.
Super.
No, it is.
Okay. Do you like to participate in social events, community services, and volunteering?
social.
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 Is it required? No.
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 Do you like to learn more about new technologies and how things work?
Yes.
Investigative.
Yes.
Not sure.
Investigate.
Not
It
sure.
is- Okay. The candidate can also tell not sure, but physiology is something which is important.
Related with facts.
Yeah.
So-
Then, okay.
So you have to update yourselves.
Yes, yes. Do you enjoy repairing and fixing gadgets, home appliances, etc.? What is this?
Enterprising.
No.
Realistic.
Investigate.
It is realistic, not enterprising. So this is not connected with physiology.
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 So there
Okay.
are 10 questions, correct? Under these 10 questions, if a candidate has responded to all the questions, the candidate is possible to move to next option. If they want to make any changes, they can change. But having moved to next, their responses cannot be changed. Clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what is this? Do you have an affinity for numbers and have interest in business and economy? What is this?
No.
Excuse me, ma'am. The session was supposed to end at 12:30. It's 1 o'clock.
Brother, 2 more minutes you have. Please tell me.
I'm sorry. I had to ask this because.
No worries. No worries. No worries.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I am responding to you all, no? Otherwise, mine is intended only till 12:30. I have another session now. I'll have to move by 1:30 at stop. Hard stop there. Okay, go ahead. So you can understand this. Which question is this?
Yeah, it's this affinity for numbers and have interest in business. So it is
Realistic.
enterprising.
This is not only
It is
enterprising, also conventional. Okay.
Conventional. Yes.
Yeah.
So this will not come here. Okay. Do you enjoy taking part in science projects?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
It is.
It's investigative and realistic. Do you like to take photographs and collecting pictures? What is this?
Yes, it could be part of the data in his or her research.
And realistic. Artistic and realistic.
No, it is realistic and conventional. Okay,
Conventional.
so this will not come here. Okay. Then do you like to put objects together and assemble them?
Enterprising.
It is realistic.
Realistic.
Okay.
Okay, this is yes. Do you enjoy reading, watching anything related to Science and Discovery Channel?
Yes.
Investigate.
Realist.
Interest. Yeah.
Do you like to take a command of situation and lead others?
Enterprising.
Enterprising.
It is social.
Enterprising.
No.
Are you good in influencing people?
Social.
It is enterprising.
Enterprising.
Do you often take part in outdoor sports activities and adventures?
Realistic.
Realistic?
No. Do you enjoy working with data and written records and details?
Investigative.
Investigative.
Conventional.
Investigate.
Conventional.
Conventional.
Why
Yes.
conventional?
Yes. What is data details? What is conventional interest?
Yeah, date conventional also.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you like to plan, organize, and prioritize activities?
Conventional.
So you can find these are all available. Okay. During the stage of giving assessment, if a candidate happens to get their browser closed, there could be a power drop. Not to worry, they can come back and log in and take their assessment. For first 30 minutes, the session will be live.
Okay.
Okay, had they logged out, no worries. They just can go to either student login. Sorry. They can go to the student dashboard. Okay, and take assessment from here also. They just have to log in, slide into the student login option, give their mail ID, uiop123@gmail.com, and give their password was ABC123, and you can log in. And they can actually continue the assessment from wherever they have left. Okay, the page where they left, the assessment can be continued. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So that's all. I got to demonstrate about the landing page. You have any queries, you can ask. Otherwise, we can actually wind up for today and resume tomorrow.
Radha ma'am, I want to say thank you to you. Last time I could not attend your session. We did CCA with Ankit sir. So thank you so much.
Okay. Good, good.
It was very
You were not
informative,
well that
ma'am.
time.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
it was
you.
quite informative.
Sure.
So, just one question I would like to ask. Can we get some questions around which we, we can get to know that which type of question is, whether this is realistic? Like you are asking the questions. Can we get some questionnaire from
You
any-
have a free access to take from your own platform. You can attempt like a candidate. Taking assessment from your platform is free for everyone.
Okay.
That's a lead generation strategy. You only apply charges for activating them.
So we can use it from the 20 access codes which we have been given.
Why should you have to activate them? You just
Okay.
can you can take all the assessment once to
Okay.
experience the
Okay.
question.
No, but my question was that if I see a question, I can't say whether it is realistic, investigative. May I know where I know the answers also, that this question relates to the realistic interest type.
What you can do is you attempt like a candidate an assessment.
Sir, ma'am, I think they need to take the CCA for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Deepali, when you actually had onboarded, I think it was in June.
Right.
That time I was not keeping well. I was hospitalized. I had a stroke.
Right.
I had
remember.
I had a brain stroke, so I was not available for that time. So
You
Ankit
are
was
well now,
actually,
ma'am.
you can see I am all right.
Radha ma'am, I won't be able to join tomorrow. I thought it is 1-day session. So like I selected for 27 and 28, I am having a workshop, CBSE workshop.
Okay. So I will share
because-
the recordings to you, today's session and tomorrow. You watch them and you have any doubts, you can come back. Okay, Geeta?
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, we will also be getting recording because I also missed some part due to network error issue.
Everyone by default will get that. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll send it together tomorrow. Today's session and tomorrow's session.
Okay. Thank you, Radha ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Ma'am, I have texted
Okay,
you
thank you so
on
much.
WhatsApp regarding the phone number.
Phone number of
The
Snehal.
Snehal,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll just check. I'm yet to check my
Yeah.
mobile.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, ma'am.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Yes,
you.
yes.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.